I came down here with every intention of making you hate me.
No, you did a fine job.
I didn't almost say those words. I asked Jason to do it for me, but I wanted him to bring you home.
And he didn't? I mean, he actually refused to do something for you?
He said it was up to me.
It's funny because, Jason told me once that he would never, ever, under any circumstances, take my side over yours. But he did, so I know I was right.
We knew we had to figure it out ourselves. All the way down here, I've made up ways to hurt you. I thought back to every time I called you a whore. And the look on your face like a little kid who's been slapped, and every time I thought I had to say those words and made me sick inside. But then when I would think of you dead, it was like nothing. It was like hurting you was the best gift I could give. When you walked back in that church, I almost left. I was halfway gone, and I remembered how you looked in the hospital when I woke up. You were crying, holding my hand. It hurt to breathe, and I didn't even know if I could talk. But I had to tell you, I needed you to understand that I came back for you. And maybe, you know what? Maybe it would have been easier for both of us if I had died. But I couldn't. And as much as I couldn't leave the church, you're a part of me.
I remember when I first met you. Your eyes were like black glass. They were hard. They were cold. They were like a mirror reflecting back at me the way that you saw me. As a slut, as a user, as somebody that was out to get whatever she could. But I knew you wanted me. And I used that every chance I got. But, and then, one afternoon I showed up at the penthouse and your eyes were not like glass anymore. They were like these deep, bottomless wells of pain. And it was like you were drowning and I couldn't save you and I couldn't help you, but I could listen. That's all I could do. And what I heard that day showed me who you are inside. And Sonny, you're beautiful. You have this light inside of you that you don't see because you walk around and you blame yourself for everything, but it's there. And what I heard and what I saw that day changed me. And I didn't even like you. But I knew then that being loved by you would be worth any risk. Any risk. Baby, it is. You hear me?
Yep, me too.
When I was, I was younger, my mama, Virginia, she used to say that afternoon at the beach took all her troubles away. She was a secretary. She'd come home from work sometimes, and we'd get into some big fight, usually because of something I'd done, and she'd just throw her hands up in the air, and she'd say, I can't deal with this anymore. Do you want to go to the beach? And I'd say, sure. And so we'd go for an hour or 2 or 3. We'd be happy.
My mom was a secretary.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. She loved the sea. It was like, it reminded her of Cuba. Deke would never come with us because he couldn't swim. That's the kind of jerk he was. He wouldn't do anything unless it made him look good.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to remind you of Deke and that whole experience.
Hey, come on, you know. I'm thinking of my mom smiling and the sound of the waves while you're on the beach in Florida not fighting with your mother for an hour or 2.
Mm-hmm. I just think we should always come back, okay? It doesn't have to be this spot. It can be the island or Cape Cod. Let's just always go back to the ocean. If it ever gets to be tough, you know, or it gets really bad with us.
Just pick up, go to the water whenever we disagree.
Well, no, because then we'd have to live at the beach. Look, I know marriage isn't gonna be the answer to everything. I mean, a blessing from God is not gonna change me into some person who's easy to live with any more than it's gonna make you open and trusting. We're gonna fight, you know? We're gonna hurt each other, because that's just the kind of people that we are. I'm just think that before it ever gets really bad and you throw me out or you let me walk away, promise me that we'll come to the ocean and we'll remember, we'll try what it is like to be happy.
I promise.
You do? The sunrise is so gorgeous.
When I was alone, I'd watch the sun come up and had no idea how I was going to get through another day. But things changed when I brought you home.
You were looking forward to seeing me?
Hell no. But at least I was interested. You know what? You gave me a reason for everything.
You gave me more.